You're muted, Terry.
I'll try it again. Hey, everybody, it's Terry Luongo, and it's Monday night, and welcome to the Monday Night Zoom. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. I hope everybody exhaled and relaxed, or if you're with family, just wonderful. Hope you made wonderful family memories. That's what I really hope. Okay, tonight, Monday night, thought we'd do something a little different tonight. There's a small number of us, so I think this could be really good. I kind of want to celebrate the things that we're grateful for a little bit in 2024 before we do a little planning for 2025. And it's something that I've done in the past that I think is so beautiful, is that we don't often have the ability to thank and be grateful for someone who's had an impact in our lives, to be able to validate them in front of the Team Up community. And so this is kind of like the open mic for like the next 10 minutes. If there's anybody on the screen, there's only 17 of us here tonight, who has really touched you. It doesn't have to be anybody in your organization, somebody sideline who's done something that you are absolutely grateful for. I would love for you to speak up. I'm gonna kick it off, first of all, to each and every one of you. I'm looking at 18 beautiful faces that show up every single Monday night in a season where we've had lots of challenges, but you show up and you're willing to learn, and you're willing to grow, and you're here. And I literally, I'm going to choke. I cannot thank you enough. I love and respect each and every one of you. Okay, open mic. Who would like to go next? And if you want to raise your hand. Go ahead, Jen.
Go next. Well, thanks, Terry, for that. Henry and I love and appreciate you and all of you guys on this call for sure. But Kathy West, if you are there, I believe you are. I see a Kathy with a slash through your name. And I just want to tell Kathy how much I appreciate you for showing up all the time. Everything we do, every text I send, I get a response. Every email I send, I get a response. And I know that you probably think that that's not much, but trust me, it's a lot. It's huge. And we really appreciate your interaction and just being an active, happy participant here. It's awesome.
Congratulations.
I gotta just put a plug out there for Abby Nowlin. Just amazing. Facebook pages, just her attitude,
I know, I can't believe you just had a baby and you're
just like, oh yeah, showed up the day of, the night after. I mean, it's incredible. You're just unbelievable. And I'm just really grateful to be on the same team.
Wow. Wonderful. Who else would like to go next? Raise your hand. Kathy Schlund, go ahead.
Like to appreciate Edri. Edri is always showing up. She's asking lots of questions. She's going to bat for her customers. I get to see the behind the scenes, Edri. And so I think that how long, I don't know how many years you've been in the business, but I would think that you are someone who is just like, doesn't matter how many customers you have, big or small or team or what, you show up trying to do your best, the best for your customers. So I want to thank you for that, Edri.
Thank you, Kathy. That's beautiful. And congratulations, Edri. You're having an impact. We appreciate you. Who else would like to show their gratitude? Martha Durham, you're going to have to unmute yourself, Martha. Down in the left-hand corner, Martha. Well, as Martha is looking for her, anybody else want to go next?
Terry, I'll go if I.
Okay, go ahead. Who's that?
It's Abby. I don't have my camera on. I'm feeding.
Okay,
I'm feeding Harper. So, but I just wanted, first of all, Henry and Jen, thank you for those words. They mean the absolute world to me. And I just want to say how thankful I am for Brittany. Having a buddy in the same place as me has been the biggest gift for my business. Someone to do events with, someone to bounce things off of, just somebody to spur me on in this season has been really the sweetest thing. And so anyway, Brittany, I'm grateful for how you show up always, and the gift that you have been to me and our entire team. So thank you.
That's beautiful. Okay, guys, we're going to do this for another maybe 3 or 4 minutes. Anybody that you want to share?
Okay.
Martha, there you are.
I think I'm open now.
Yeah,
I
you're
just-
good. You're good.
I've always been just dragging my feet, and y'all are always encouraging me. And I just want to thank Judy for all she's done to try to make me do, and for what y'all have helped me with. I appreciate it.
We love you, Martha. Thank you for always being on the call. We just love and appreciate your contribution. Thank you so much. All right, who's next? Who wants to show some love and gratitude to someone?
I do. Amy does.
Okay, go ahead, Miss Amy.
I am going to show some love and gratitude to our fearless leader, Miss Terry. I'm going to tell you that your impact in our lives has been incredible. 8 years I've been listening to you and your mentorship, and it's just, it's wonderful. And how you share your heart with us every time you show up. Talk about showing up. There's somebody right there. We love you, girl.
Thank you.
Ditto.
Thank you. Thank you. Anybody else want to show some love and gratitude to someone on the call? Edry, and then you'll be next, Melinda. Go ahead, Edry.
Okay, I want to thank you for Juice Plus has been positive, and you've been wonderful, and you're still. I've been in business a long time, and my life has ebbed and flowed, but you've always been positive. And thank you so much for the kind words from your assistant. So thank you.
Kathy, yes, thank you. Thank you, Edry. Melinda, go in. What you doing up, girl?
Hello there. Of course, I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Terry. And I can't see Amy, but since I heard her voice, I wanted to particularly thank her for welcoming me into her home, although she didn't know me last summer at the boot camp, and making me feel like I was part of her team, and just absolutely appreciate her.
Beautiful. Anybody? David Beavers is with us tonight, guys. David, I don't know if you expected this, but this is part of our Thanksgiving tradition.
No, I knew this. I knew what was going to happen, and I just love being a part of the flow of love and gratitude. And boy, is it needed. Well, it's just so rich. And of course, I thank you for just everything all of you mean to me, and in this season of our lives. It's just really something. It's been it's great to be on the call with you. It's great to see all of you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Anybody else? We're going to we'll take one more call. Someone that you, Judy Strickler.
Well, of course, I'm thankful for you, my friend, because Terry and I have been very close friends. We are not just Juice Plus friends. We are with each other through thick and thin. We've cried together, we've laughed together, we've raised our families together, and we've known each other for almost 29 years. And another thing about Martha, how old are you? I think she's 90.
No, 87.
87, and
there.
she's still taking care of her people. Thank you, Martha. And then Kathy Schlung, you know, she's in case of emergency. I call Kathy. Oh, Kathy, I don't know how to get on the computer. I don't know how to do this now. And she's always like, "Calm down, Judy. You're going to be all right."
That's what I do. I do too, Judy. In case you're wondering, so that's my go-to.
I think we all need to show a little, not a little, but a whole lot of love and gratitude to Kathy. Kathy is. Man, I got to tell you, yeah, she is the wind beneath my wings, and she goes to work for us and to bat for us every single day, guys, every single day.
And Amy, I want to thank you. Thank you, Amy, for all the help you do for all of us. Yeah, we need your expertise and hobby. And David, I guess you hung in there with all these women. It's all a good thing.
I got Henry's my wingman there.
Well, Henry has accepted place.
My token wingman.
There you go. Good. And speaking of Amy and I are going to do a program next Monday night, and it's going to be on stress, and it's going to be don't medicate, eat your stress away. And so I'm really excited about that. We'll have a flyer. We're going to have a flyer for you, and hopefully there'll be a great event as we're in the middle of the holiday seasons. All right, so let's switch over a little bit now. Let's talk about starting today and starting to maybe do some planning for 2025. I don't want to hit 2025 not prepared. And what I know is that there are things that we can do so that we can prepare for 2025 and still take time off and still enjoy the holidays. How does that sound? All right. My notes, guys, are from 2015. These notes were relevant in 2015 and they're still relevant today. All right, so the first thing I want to talk to you about, this is really important, is mindset as we're going into 2025. I think every single one of us loves and appreciates the value of Juice Plus, the product. But I think now more than ever, I want all of us to adopt what I call professional pride about what we represent. Professional pride, being bold and strong in your beliefs about the product and bold and strong about the company that's working so hard to support us out there. So let's all take on, wear the hat of professional pride. So I'm going to kind of tonight maybe reframe the holidays a little bit. You know, I think we're out and about. We're going to parties. We're going to teas. We're going to luncheons. We're working at booths. What if we reframe the holidays where maybe we're not trying to convince anybody about Juice Plus? Okay, but instead, what we're looking for is what do people need right now in their lives? More than ever, it's important that you put on your detective hat. This is not the season to try to convince anybody. And we know everybody out there is looking to be heard. We know that people are in incredible need of health, wellness, finances, all of these things. So if we reframe the holidays and your job is to not convince, but to find out what people are actually looking for. Okay, so what we're going to offer is a solution. We are offering a solution, and people right now more than ever, they want to be heard and they want to be validated. So how many of you already have holiday parties on your calendar? Show of hands. All right, you're going to be attending holiday parties. Do you think you're going to be talking to people when you get to those holiday parties? What is it that people talk about the most? What people talk, unmute yourselves, right? What do people talk about the most?
Themselves, if they are given the chance.
Themselves.
What, you know, the struggles. People talk about their struggles. Tell me about you. You know, do you work outside of the home? Who do you work for? What is it about working for them that brings you joy? Tell me more about that. All right, so your job is to start asking questions of people when you are at these holiday parties, because they will tell you. If you start asking them questions about themselves, they will start sharing information for us. And these are not new. I know a lot of us have learned these bullets from Brandon Barber, and I obviously love Brandon, but you know, this is my notes from 2015. You know, tell me more about that. You know, if they're sharing a struggle. Okay, I sense you have really struggled with this. All right, these are things, conversations that you can have during the holidays. And here's the one, write this down, please. They share a struggle with you, regardless of what it is. You know what? You know what, Judy? I may have a solution for that challenge. I may have a solution for that health challenge. You're looking for some part-time work. You know what? I may have a solution for that. Hey, you know, could I have maybe 10 minutes of your time so that I could share with you, you know, my story and my journey? And would you prefer that we spoke, you know, this week or after the holidays? And always get their phone number. I may have a solution for your challenge. You're not going to try to convince them to get on Juice Plus. You're asking for permission to share your story, asking permission to set up a time to talk, either after the holidays or before the holidays. All right, so this is called reframing. Okay, let's talk about some things that we can do right now to help us be prepared for 2025. How many of you have saved your old preferred customer genealogies? Okay, I have mine going back years. Okay, all right, this would be a great season for you to start reaching out to canceled customers. I don't care how far back it is. Why? Because you want to keep your name out there. You want to keep the name of Juice Plus out there. You want them thinking about you and thinking about Juice Plus as they're getting ready, as they're making their New Year's resolutions, okay? So it's not so much about you getting a sale if you start leaving text messages, but it's about keeping your name and Juice Plus in the forefront as they're moving into the new year. So here's something that you could send maybe your existing customers. Hey, Henry, as we're heading into the holidays, would you consider, or would you like to share the gift of health with anyone this year? You're just asking. You're just asking. You're planting a seed. You're keeping your name out there. Okay? Or sometime this week or whenever, hey, Patty, I know that you love your Juice Plus. And you know what? I would love to be a solution for your friends and family who may have health challenges. And I would be so honored if you would think of me and Juice Plus as you're talking to your friends and family as you're moving through the holidays. Think of me. Think of me. All you're asking, you're keeping your name out there. Think of me. Think of Juice Plus. Would love to be the solution. Okay? Here's something that we could send our customers. Hey, Brittany, I'm going to be in touch with you right after the holidays to see how your holidays went and to check on your health goals for 2025. Again, what's the purpose? Keeping your name out there, keeping the message of Juice Plus out there. And why do we want to do this, guys? Why do we want to invest this kind of time now in the beginning of December or the middle of December? Why do we want to do this? Well, this is not new news to many of us, but between December 26th all the way through January 15th, people spend more money on health and wellness than they do any other time throughout the year. So if you do this pre-planning, something good will start to show up in your life. Okay, so to kind of wrap this up, do not be agenda driven during the holidays. Come from a place of service. Come from a place of service. Your job is to keep your name out there. And if you come from that place of service, I guarantee you everybody is going to win. And service means three things. It takes courage. Okay. You're going to have to be vulnerable, and it's going to take some time. If you start sending out, text messages to canceled customers, existing customers, planting these seeds, it is going to take time. All right, but I'm going to tell you right now, if you do this, if you lay this foundation, I'm going to tell you, people will think about you and people will come to you in January if you lay the foundation. So if we had a hashtag right now, I would love to be the solution. I would love to be the solution. I would love to be the solution. Anybody have any comments, anything they want to share before we say goodnight?
Hey, I just wanted to share, I watched a really cool post with a guy talking about asking questions, and he had some really cool questions. So one of them, I mean, after you get through the, where you're from, one of them was, what are you proud of? Which I thought was a really great question. You get tired of talking about the weather, right? And then another one he said was, if this 5 years is a chapter in life, what's the chapter about?
Oh.
If we meet a year from now, what would we be celebrating?
Oh, see now. Oh, that's the one.
What
That's
would
the
you
one.
do? What would you do if you weren't afraid? Which she said, you got to know someone fairly well to ask that question.
What was
But
that last
Yeah.
question, Jen?
what would you do if you weren't afraid?
Okay.
And then another one, he said, a guy named Peter Block, who wrote a book we haven't read yet, but we're about to. What is the no or refusal you keep postponing? You know you should say no to it, but you keep putting it off. Which is, you got to really know someone. What commitments have you made that you no longer believe in? What's the gift you currently hold in exile? What talent do you have that you're not using? And so I just thought, man, one of my affirmations this year is I ask powerful, transformative questions. So I then had to have questions to ask. And
And you
there-
hit some well, those are powerful questions.
yeah, right.
Oh, that is so rich. That is hey, write those down and put them on the Team Up Facebook page.
I'll put the talk in the Facebook page because really
Okay,
good.
that is so good because there was 2 of those questions that I said, oh, that is so good. That's the one. And I already don't even remember what it is.
Right.
All right. That's what you got to write it down. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Have a good week. There's some calls coming up. Oh, Kathy, we have the company is launching a new Shred 10 program. There's going to be a Zoom this week, I think on Thursday. Oh, Kathy, that's not it. But in any case, okay, there is going to be a Zoom this week so we can learn more about the new Shred 10. Next Tuesday night, Amy Hopkins and myself talking about stress. And then there's a couple of corporate calls this week that we will recap next Monday night for you, okay? All right, guys, thanks for playing with me tonight.
Great job.
Peace and blessings.
Thanks, everybody. Good night.
Oh, there it is.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.
Good night, everybody. Thanks, everybody. Love you.